Guys, quickly, I am picking up some coffee. Just relax, Good morning, everyone. Yes, I do turn down the volume. You know the little music going on, all right? Good morning, everyone. Sorry about that. Usually, when you see you can't hear me, it's because I'm in an area where there's music and everything. So, I just had to pick me up. It's a chai latte this morning. Yeah, let me get this mask off my face and show my smiling face. Well, I'm gonna listen in the background while I'm ready to work. Oh, okay. So you're getting ready for work, and I am approaching work. Let me see how much minutes I have left. So I have actually 16 minutes left to chat with you guys. Yeah, I see the sun rising. The thing that's going on with me is the whole time change. I don't know. Chantel, I have no choice these days. It's because I go to work for 8 o'clock, and then what happened is, okay, now 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock is dark. The time has changed. Oh my God. You don't know how much I'm struggling with this time change. Woo. I am absolutely struggling with the time change. Yes. So I'm sorry, Chantel. Maybe we can do a live, like I said, maybe about 8 o'clock one of these evenings. Just me and you, sister to sister. Just, having a chat about life, our experiences, and everything. So, yeah, I don't know if the time change is affecting you guys, but it's affecting me. Because this morning I woke up about 4:59 and I'm like, hey, I got an hour left. I can get some Z's. And then I looked around, it was 6:15. I got up, I took a shower, and I hopped on the bus at about 6:47. And then I took one bus, then I walked across the street. I mean, this time change is really, really putting me off. I mean, the good thing about this time change, you get to go home earlier, you know? Ah, Lord, you're asleep. I want, Chantal, where is Country Boy? I have not seen him online. I have not seen him on YouTube at all. Not even one video. I wonder if he have a girlfriend. Yes. I'm gonna put some rumors out there about him, okay? Country boy, the rumor mill is coming your way. The love to travel with Wave rumor mill says you have a little girlfriend come from US and you're just somewhere in a bush and you knock him out somewhere under a rock. He does. I'm just hoping my boy is okay. Yeah, because it's kind of unusual. We ain't even seen one video yet. Or is he working on some videos? Yeah, so let's get into today's topic. Today's topic, yes, good morning, Antoinette, is living paycheck to paycheck. Are you living paycheck to paycheck? I know at one point I used to. And the reason is like I don't know, we don't realize we're making $10. At that time I was making $4.50 an hour. And you got your JC Penney card, you feel like you arrived. You got the credit cards, you got the car payment, blah blah blah. And you just over budget. I think the more money that people make is the more money that they spend. So one day I used to buy those shoes. They were 100 and something dollars. I want to be in Ralph Lauren every day. I want to do this, I want to do that. And it was not affordable. So even though they talk some smack about Susie Orman, I started watching her. Okay, living paycheck to paycheck because I'm living below my means. My paycheck stretches and I save more. I also make a decent salary. Exactly. So I started listening to Susie Orman, and I bought some other financial books. And then honestly, I will tell you, I just looked, wrote down everything, and I just stripped myself naked financially. I told myself, no, you can't do this to yourself. I mean, you have credit cards, you're struggling to pay them. Everybody looks at you, you're looking good, yes, you're driving the nice car, yes, and all of that. But then reality sinks in, you are drowning in debt. You are absolutely drowning in debt because what you're making is not balanced with what you're putting out. So that doesn't mean that because you have like a 10,000, $100,000 job, you should go and live in $1 million home. I never understood why people who make millions would go, okay, you make $1 million a year and you would go and buy a $10 million house. Okay, I got you, Synovia. I don't know. I sound great here, but I'm just saying that, you know, can you hear me better? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Yeah, I'm moving in a different direction. Yeah, so the thing about it is you can't be making $100,000 and buying you $1 million home. It doesn't make sense to me, you know. So I love Ralph Lauren's, I love my Adidas, I love that, but I buy them on sale. I'm smarter now. I buy them at 80%, 75%. um, I do not buy things, on impulse, because I'm having a bad day and I feel terrible. I'm just, oh, I deserve this, I deserve that. No, because the next day you got to pay for it. And it's a very tough thing. Okay, so Zenobia, I meant the stress have you cracking on the inside from the bills. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying my voice was cracking. Oh, Zenobia, thank you so much. I love that comment. It's true. And people see you with all these things and they don't know how much stress you go through just to pay because you're living paycheck to paycheck. So I feel like if you're making $100,000, you should be able to save at least 30% of that money. That's just my thing. I think you should be able to save that. And then you should be able to budget yourself and, be real with yourself and say, hey, can I really, really, truly afford that? I remember I used to go to Walmart and my son, my adopted son, Caden, who at that time was 4.5 years old, and we were apartment hunting. And I went into this beautiful apartment, marble countertops, all that. I'm working at Home Depot, and he looks at me and he says, Wave, we cannot afford this. And looking at a 4-year-old telling me that, I was like, oh my God, it was hilarious. And I say, honey, you know what? You're right. We cannot afford this. So we went and we got us a beautiful studio apartment. I fixed it up real nice. It was $500 a month in a very nice, decent neighborhood. And we were comfortable. And Chantel is saying, the more people make, the more they spend. If you can't manage $25 an hour, you won't be able to manage 50 an hour. Exactly. And it gets back to like when you ask the creator for something, and you don't get it sometimes. It's maybe because he knows or she knows, because we don't know who the creator is, in terms of gender. So, the creator knows that you cannot handle that at that moment. He's only going to give you things when, you know, you can handle it. Like, they say, can you handle the truth or not? You know? Can you? So, can you handle your budget? And it took me a long time, got rid of the credit cards. I do have credit cards, but I manage them. I make sure, I listen to Points Blank all the time. And trust me, he's absolutely right. You want to get a credit card that works for you. You know, you don't want to be in debt, just paying interest, paying this, and you ain't getting nowhere. You know what I'm saying? This guy is always playing music. Hold on one second. So I had to come behind this wall because my coworker is just, I mean, in the morning, man, he's blasting. Love him to death. I'm going to ask him how he's doing this morning. He's going to tell me, I'm terrible. That's his famous word. I'm terrible. But he's a nice guy. Yes, the stress level, Synovia. Yeah. So I had to learn this. I had to kind of strip myself away from, all these things, and I'm glad I did it. And I did it at a very young age. Like in my 30s, I was like, this is ridiculous. I got the JC Penney, I got the Macy's going on, I have the Capital One, I got this, I got phone bill, I got this, blah blah blah. It was just overwhelming. And who actually I was working for? I was working for a credit card company. I was working for the car company. I was working for this, that. But at the end of it, I couldn't save a dollar. I could not save a dollar. So I know there's a lot of people that, you got children, you got to buy the clothes and everything like that. But my son, to be honest, I bought stuff on sale, and then Walmart had great kids stuff. So I used to go to Kmart and Walmart, and I would buy his clothes. And nobody couldn't tell him he didn't look good because I made sure his clothes were clean, pressed, and ready to go. And he looked spectacular, you know? So I'm just saying, there are a lot of us out there living paycheck to paycheck. My mom always says, even though it's a dollar, make sure you put in your savings. And I see what she was talking about, at a very young age. That, just a little nickel, something, put in the bank. Go and one of the things that I did also when I got a savings account, I did not ask for a debit card. And my direct deposit for my savings just goes straight, my check just goes straight into my savings. I do not see it. And that was a very smart thing to do. Because if you know you have that little debit card, now they ain't even giving you a little debit card. You just take your phone and you go, you just scan your phone. The money is, you can spend. I don't have that app. I'm very sorry to say that, but I don't. I do not have that app at all. To me, it's convenient, but I think that sometimes they just get all these different electronic things, and make it so easy for them to get your money. I mean, it's convenience, like convenient when you're shopping and you're going away on your vacation, but you have to have control of that. Yeah. So when it comes to my savings, I don't want no debit card. I don't. If I need if it's something that I actually need, then what I can do is I can transfer it into my checking, or I can go directly into the bank. Yeah. And there are sometimes you say, okay, I'm going to take a loan from my savings and then I'm going to put it back. You never put it back. Trust me, you don't. You do not put it back. Be honest with yourself. You do not put it back. Okay? So we're going to stop here today and just think about what I have said. I do share my experiences with people. And when I talk about a topic, it's actually something that I have experienced, or it's something personal, you know, and or someone that I know dearly that have gone through that. So living paycheck to paycheck is not a very good thing. Even sometimes when you go and you get a part-time job and you say, okay, I'm going to pay off the credit cards, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and blah, blah, blah. Never happens. Sometimes you pay off the credit card and you go right back into debt again. Yes, you do. All right. So I'm just keeping it real here on the Love to Travel with Wave Tea Time. Let's chat. We talk about everything here. All right. You guys have a great and wonderful day. And you know what? Evaluate yourself today. Go ahead, make a list of everything you owe, everything you want, you're wastefully spending. Strip yourself today, you know, and then create a budget that is going to work for you. I can't remember her name right now, but I watch her all the time. She has a YouTube channel. She does her little budget um, with Mortgage for Me. That's her. And she does all her little budget. She knows every penny that she spends. Guys, go on over Mortgage for Me, I believe. That's her channel. It's a great channel and I love watching her. Okay, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Like I said, there is no channel without you. Peace.